What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to yet another Pilates meets strength workout. If we've not met before, hello, my name is Margaret. I'm a certified Pilates instructor living in Colorado. Go ahead and grab a pair of medium to heavy-ish weights, but also a set of light weights, and we're gonna hop right into things. We'll start off just as we normally do with these workouts, up in standing with a little bit of a warm-up. Take your feet so they're about hips distance apart, maybe a little bit wider if that's more comfortable for you. Give me a soft bend at the knees and then tuck the tailbone under, okay? Open up through your chest, roll the shoulders down and back. Feel your fingertips touching the sides of your legs, okay? Take a moment, big inhale. Good, and then we'll exhale out, let everything go. Good, let's do 3 more like that. Big inhale, breathing in through the nose. And then we'll exhale out, let everything go. Good, big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let everything go. Good, last one like that. Big inhale, filling everything up. And then we exhale out, let it all go. Good, okay, from right here, anchor your heels down into the mat, press down into the big toe and into the outside edge of the foot. We'll take an inhale to circle the arms around and up, pausing up at the top, hooking the thumbs together, pressing down into the heels, seeing if we can lift up a little bit higher, or at least find a sensation of lift. Good, continue to breathe deeply here. We go in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can take an audible exhale like this. Aha breath, or whatever exhale is going to work for you. Once you're ready, we're going to hinge forward at the hips, finding a forward fold, reaching down for the mat. Hands will come down if they can reach. If you need a little bend in the knees, go ahead and take it. We'll take an inhale to lift up halfway, pointing the fingertips down towards the mat, flat back. We exhale, fold it back forward, hands come down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up halfway, find a flat back, drop those shoulders down and back. And then exhale, fold it forward. 1 more, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, take it forward. Beautiful. Okay, when you're ready, we take an exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. We're going to roll ourselves all the way up, drawing belly button into spine. Your head will be the last thing to lift. And then once you get up to stand, I want you to take a moment right there. Tap into your body, see how things are feeling. Maybe close your eyes for just a second. See if maybe you can find an intention or a purpose that you want to set for yourself for today's class. I don't usually talk about that, but it's important, right? Do you have a why for why you came onto your mat today? Do you have a why for, why you want to do Pilates workouts today with me? Tap into that. And we're going to go ahead and get into things. Starting off today with a lateral lunge series. I want you to grab onto both of your heavy weights. We're going to walk the feet out wider than the hips. We'll start by taking a lateral lunge, shifting over into this left side. Okay, I'm going to mirror you just so that you know if you haven't been with me before. We'll head right in. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, sit down and back into that left hip. Exhale, press down into the heel, stand up. Lower and lift. Good. Every time that you stand, you're driving down into your heel to find the power to lift, to find the power to move. Good. And we get that little hinge forward from the hips, still maintaining a flat back. So I don't want you to focus so much on the depth of your squat, although you totally can, right? If you want to work through your full range of motion, go for it. But it's not so much about the depth, it's about your form, maintaining good control, moving with precision. Good. Keep breathing. Remember, big exhales, you can make it audible. Hopefully you're the only one working out, you're the only one home right now. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. We're going to toss one of those weights. Keep your weight into your left hand. Next exercise, we're going to bend down into that squat, press into the heel, stand up, lower and lift. Okay. Your weight can stay up by your shoulder. If you prefer to drop it down, that's fine too. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to take mine up by the shoulder. We sit down and back into that left hip and then exhale, push down into the heel, stand it up, lower and lift. It's basically a single leg squat. Good. If you've ever been on a reformer or done reformer Pilates before, this is something that you have probably seen before, or at least I know I used to teach this a lot in classes. The studio that I taught at, we called it a single leg squat, but it's basically like setting you up to take it into a skater, okay? We're not going there right now. But as you lower down, I want you to focus on keeping the hip, the knee, and the ankle all in line. Lower and lift. Good. Perfect. Nice deep breaths. You got it. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Toss that weight off to the side. We're going to grab onto our lighter set of weights. I have 3-pound weights. That's just what I prefer, but you do what you prefer. Next exercise, we're going to come down into that squat. We'll shift over into our right heel, driving the left knee up, pressing the arms up. We have 3, 2, and 1. We take our lateral lunge, shift the weight into that right side, drive the hands up. Good. We kind of did something similar to this last week with our curtsy lunges, so we should be pretty familiar. Although the trickier part once you get into a lateral lunge, like getting up out of it and doing this, is using momentum, but not so much momentum that we fall over, right? So it's finding that fine line. Good. And both legs are working here, so we might feel the left hip fatiguing, but we'll also start to feel a lot of work happening in the right side, right? Because you're balancing on the leg, you're pressing up, lots is going on both directions. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Take everything in. Next exercise, we're going to come down low into our squat. We're going to lift those arms out in front of us. We just take tiny pulses. It's going to be fun, I promise. If you want to ditch the weights, ditch the weights. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down and back into that left hip. Lift the arms out in front of you. Actually, I'm going to drop my weights, but you can keep holding on to them. I'm going to lift my arms up overhead. Press down into that left heel. Little lift, little lower. Good. I have a tough time with overhead movement, so for me, it is just better for me to drop the weights. But if your shoulders are okay with the overhead movement, if you feel fine holding here, keep the weights in your hands. Good. Little pulses. Keep breathing. Good. We're more than halfway there. If you need to drop your arms, go ahead and drop your arms. Good. Your gaze is down but a little bit forward, so I don't want you dropping your head down. There's still length right at the back of your neck. Think about a nice long diagonal line reaching out of the crown of your head and then going straight down to your tailbone. Good. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stand all the way up out of that left leg. We have one more exercise on this side, grabbing back onto our light weights. We'll stay planted into our left foot. Right leg goes out by your side. Okay, we're going to lift that right leg as we pull the arms up, high row, and then inhale, lower it right back down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big exhale, draw those elbows up, lift the right leg, inhale, take it back down. With balancing exercises like this, sometimes it gets a little bit tricky, right? Okay, so we have to think of that left foot as a tripod. I know I've talked about this with you guys before, but we're pressing down into the heel, we're pressing down into the big toe and into the outside edge of the foot. Good, halfway there. I have this sneaking suspicion my mic is not on. It is, we're good, okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to get out of the work. Good, no, just kidding. We're doing it all together. It's okay, we got it under control. Good. Okay, can you flex your foot just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take everything in. We get to repeat that all again on the other side. So we'll grab back onto our heavy weights. We'll lateral lunge over towards the right. Take a moment, take a breath. Good, we'll bring those feet out nice and wide. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to sit down and back into that right hip. Exhale, press down into the heel, stand up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Lower and lift. Ooh, I hear my knee cracking. Good. Perfect. Okay. I always say it in these workouts, but I love that you guys are loving these workouts. I just, yesterday I posted a really interesting TikTok talking about how people kind of shame body weight exercises and they say it won't build muscle, and you guys know body weight exercises are key. They're gonna help you to be able to do the exercises correctly. So it's my hope that in these workouts, you're really able to hammer down your form because we're not using that heavy of weights, right? Okay, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stand up, ditch one of those weights. Okay, we keep the weight in the right hand. But all that to say, Pilates is going to strengthen your muscles. It's a much more complicated answer than I'm going to give you right now, but there are 2 different types of muscle fibers. Pilates works the slow twitch muscle fibers. Okay, we have 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to take my weight up to my shoulder. We lower down into that squat, press down into the right heel, stand it up. Lower and lift. Good. So while Pilates exercises on their own, they're not going to build muscle mass in the way that heavy strength training would. They are going to still train your muscles. They're still, like, the exercises are still going to strengthen your muscles. And in this kind of a workout, we get to work both types of muscle fibers, right? Sorry if that gets too scientific. I know we're just here to work out, right? But this kind of workout is going to be really good for us because it blends, it blends Pilates and strength training. And I think that's, really good for most, if not all of us. Good. All right. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand everything up. Ditch that weight. Grab onto your lighter set of weights. Same kind of thing. We do our, I need to shift back up to center. We're going to do our, oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. We're going to lower down and then we drive up, lifting the right knee, pressing the weights up overhead. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. I find almost always when I go to demonstrate an exercise, like the first rep, I'm like, oh wait, don't do it like that. All right, balance a little bit better. Good. And I don't mean to use self-deprecating humor to get us through the workout. I really don't. But sometimes, I want to be able to demo something correctly. And when I can't, it's like, all I can do is laugh at myself. Good. Perfect. So if you're feeling the same way, maybe you got 1 or 2 reps in and you lost your balance a little bit, it's okay. Just laugh it off, right? It's Pilates. You don't have to take it that seriously. Good. That's why I like to make jokes when I teach. It's like, you don't have to be that serious about it. It's just Pilates, right? It's supposed to be fun. And if you're not having fun, then we should readjust. Good, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and stand everything up. You can keep those weights in your hands, or if you'd like to ditch them, ditch them. I'm gonna ditch them. We'll come down into our lunge, bending into that right knee, lifting the arms up, little tiny pulses. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down and back into that right hip. Lift those arms up, biceps by the ears. Open up the chest, drop the shoulders down and back. Little pulses, pushing into the right heel, little lift, little lower. Good. Perfect. And we just keep moving like that, driving down into the heel. Good. I'm going to drop my arms. My shoulders aren't really liking the overhead movement. I mean, usually they don't like it, but especially the last couple days, they've been kind of ee. So if you're feeling the same, it's okay. Just drop your hands down. Take one hand to your low back, one hand to your belly. Help yourself to bring a little bit more awareness into what's going on in your low abs, but also in your hips. Good. Okay, can we sit a little bit further down into that right hip? You can. I know you can. Good. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up. Take a breath. One more exercise right here. We grab back onto our light weights. Oh no, my AirPod disconnected. Okay, we're back. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing in that right leg, letting the left leg go out. We exhale, lift the leg, pull the hands up towards the shoulders, and then inhale, lower right back down. Okay, so right away, you'll probably start to feel a little bit of a lean over towards the right. I want you to try your best, right? Try your best. Eliminate that lean over. It's going to be pretty tricky, honestly, but we can do it. Good. As you lift through the left leg, can you flex your foot? Think about pressing up with the outside edge of the foot. Good. And lower. Lift. And lower. Good. Perfect. I always tell you guys, these are the hardest workouts for me to do and to also film. Like, I really have to push myself to get them done, but I'm always happy when I do them. All right, we just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything down. Take a breath. All right, this next little bit, we're gonna come down. Actually, no, we're gonna keep standing. We'll grab onto our light weights. We're gonna tuck them into our sides, feet hips distance apart. Follow me in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, squat, and then press those hands back. We'll exhale, stand, bend the elbows, right? Just a squat and a press. Good. For a second, I forgot where we were going. Good. We'll squat and press. So still a little bit of work on the legs. We get the light weights in the hands. If at any point you want to drop the weights, go ahead. Drop the weights. That's cool with me. It's always still just as challenging, honestly, if not more challenging without the weights. Good. All right. We have 15 seconds right here, so just keep moving, keep breathing. I'm going to turn back to you. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Take a second. Take a breath. Okay. Next one, we'll do that same kind of squat pattern. Arms are going to come in front of you. We'll sit back from the hips as we lift the arms up, and then stand as we drop the arms down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lower, lift the arms. Exhale, stand, drop the arms. Lower and stand. Good. And you just keep breathing like that, right? If you need to ditch the weights, ditch the weights. You want to change up how you're gripping onto the weights, change it up. You can do an overhand grip. You can always flip the palms in towards each other, lift and lower from right there. Fine with me. Play around with it. Good. There'll probably be one way you like a little bit more than the other. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Whew. All right. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand everything up. Take a breath. Shake out the shoulders. We've got it under control. Okay. From right here, we walk our feet out nice and wide. We'll find a wide plie squat, tucking the elbows in. We'll just do a little bit of external rotation right there. In 3, 2, and 1. Take it low, shooting the tailbone down towards your mat, tucking the elbows into your sides. We'll just open the arms, close them right back down. Open and close. Good. Whew. Okay, big deep breaths. You got it. Open and close. Open and close. You got it. Open, close, open, and close. Good. Just keep moving. Keep breathing. I know it's tough when we do a lot of standing work. That's always where I find the biggest challenge is standing with weights. And also, I always put on a long sleeve shirt because I'm so cold, but then I start working out and I'm like, this is a big mistake. Okay, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Take a breath. Shake it out. Okay, this next one, we're gonna pull the elbows in. We'll sit down into a squat, squeeze the elbows in, stand up, press the arms out. It's gonna be really fun. If you wanna ditch the weights, you ditch the weights. We just have 5, 3, 2, and 1. We squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, we stand, push the arms out. Squeeze in, press out. Good. If you want to ditch the weights, or if you have a lighter weight option, you're always more than welcome to grab onto that. I'm going to ditch my weights. Good. And it's okay to ditch the weights. It's really okay. What I always say is if you feel like your form is crumbling underneath you, that's how you know it's a good time to just ditch the weights and focus on your form. It's never a bad thing to modify. In fact, I think that it's a really positive thing to modify because that indicates that you're a little bit more aware of what's going on in your body and you're able to make those judgment calls for yourself. And that's good. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up. Take a breath. One more thing right here. We come back down into our squat. We're going to flip the palms up. We open and close. Take that external rotation with our palms supinated. Oh gosh, we have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it low into that wide plie. Elbows tuck into your sides. We flip the palms up. Same thing, we open and close. Keep your elbows tucked in nice and tight. And I like to imagine right here that I'm holding on to something in my hands, like a puddle of water, holding onto a bowl of soup, because as you open, I want you to make sure your palms aren't flipping over, right? You're maintaining that nice little cupped palm. Good. Open and close. We're halfway there. Open and close. Good. We open and close. Good. Can you get a little bit lower in that squat? You can. Good. Open. We open and close. You got it. Open and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up. We're going to repeat that series all the way from the top. So remember, we come back into our parallel stance. We'll take our little tricep kick back. Oh my gosh. God, my AirPods just do not want to connect. Okay, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet hips distance, tuck those elbows in. We're going to sit down and back, press the hands back, stand up, pull the elbows in. Press back, pull up. Press back, pull up. Good. Perfect. As you press the hands back, maybe pause for a moment. See if you can squeeze a little bit deeper into your triceps. See if you can tuck that tailbone under just a little bit more. We're about halfway through right here. Good. I always say it, you guys, these workouts are the hard ones. I think that's why you get them on YouTube, right? That's why I put them here, because I know you guys can handle the hard shit. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up. Take a breath. You've got it. We're doing good. Okay. We'll go back into that squat. We lift and lower through the arms. Whew, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. We inhale, lower down, lift the arms. Exhale, stand it up. Lower and lift. Good. Good. Now, if you can lift your arms up a little bit higher, maybe higher than shoulder height, Go for it. I'm gonna ditch my weights right here and just lift up and pull down. And that may also help you to get a little bit lower into your squat. Just see how it feels. Again, it's not so much about depth. It's not so much about having that biggest range of motion. What I always tell you guys, it's about moving with the most control, moving with precision, right? We think about those 6 principles of Pilates. Good, lower and lift, you got it. Lower and lift. I'm sure y'all can see my sweat building. Good, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and stand up, take a breath. Grab back onto your weights. We come back into our wide plie stance. We'll take our external rotation with the palms flipped inwards towards each other. Weights are optional if you're feeling like you want to ditch them. You ditch them. We just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink it low into that squat, dropping the tailbone down. Elbows tuck in, palms face each other. We'll exhale, open, inhale, close. Good, open and close. Good, open and close. Good, we got it. Open and close. Can you maybe get a little bit lower into that squat? Good, you can. Good. Always remember, my questions are always rhetorical, and the answer is always yes. You could do it. Good. Halfway there. A little more than halfway. Perfect. Just keep breathing. You got it. We open and close. Are your elbows still tucking into your rib cage? Do you feel the work happening through the shoulder? Hopefully. All right, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Stand all the way up. Next exercise, we're going in and then up, okay? If you want to ditch the weights right away, ditch the weights. If you have an easier weight option, like you're just, you use the weights, you want to finish it, you want to see it through, maybe pick a lighter option, okay? We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower and then lift. Good, we lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. Okay, I need to drop my weights. That's okay, we're doing it together. In and out, good. In, out. Keep breathing. Inhale down, exhale up. Perfect. Sometimes I need a little dance break. I have my, you know how Spotify creates like daily mixes for you? I have one of those on, and just like one of my favorite songs is on right now. I love it. The only bad part about the daily mix is when I link it, it won't be the same songs for you. We have 3, 2, last 1. Good. Everything comes down one more time. We sink down into that squat. We supinate the palms, so they flip up. We'll open and close through the forearms. We have, we have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for Pilates. I'm choking on my own spit. Flip those palms up, tuck the elbows in. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Just keep breathing right here, right? You've got it under control. Sometimes what I like to do is just close my eyes. And it might feel a little bit scary, but close your eyes and move a little bit slower. See if you can start to tap in to your body. Really notice how things are feeling. Maybe do a full body scan. Is the crown of your head lifted and reaching up towards the ceiling? Is your gaze lifted and pointing forward? Do you feel tension in your shoulders? Can you drop your shoulders down and back just a little bit? Good, you can. I know you can. Good. Is your tailbone pointed down to the mat? Can you drop a little bit lower into that squat? Just like that, we only have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up. 20 seconds right here. Our final circuit, we're going to come all the way down to our mat. So carefully make your way down right there. Take a breath. We'll come up into a tabletop position. Knees a little bit behind the hips. Left knee stays down. Right leg lifts. We have 3, 2, and 1. Lift that right leg up. Bend the knee. Point the toe. You'll give me an inhale. Bend at the elbows. Lower down. Exhale. Press away. Inhale. And then exhale. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Reach that right leg back. Lower. Lift. Pause. Draw the knee in towards the chest. So equal part upper body and core. Good, we're digging into the low abs. Good, we're more than halfway there. This is like my new favorite exercise. I just taught it yesterday on Zoom. Shameless plug. Come to my Zoom classes. Good, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Perfect, take the knee down. Press up off of the hands, give them a little shake. If you're like me, your palms get super sweaty, so just take a second, wipe them off. We'll do that same thing on the other side. Hands come down, right knee stays down, left leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down, right knee stays down, left leg lifts, bend the knee, point the toe. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, and then exhale. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Reach the left leg back. Lower, lift, pause, exhale. Draw that knee in. Press away. Good, and keep using that nice strong Pilates breath. A ha breath as we pull in. Good, that's about as much talking as I can do right here. Whew. Good. Okay, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything down. We have 20 seconds right here. We'll come down onto our right hip, bending at the knee, grabbing onto one of our lighter weights. We'll come down onto the right forearm, bend at the knees. We're gonna reach that left arm up, reach the left leg up, kick it out to straight. Follow me. We have 3, 2, and 1. Big exhale, bend the knee, pull the elbow down towards the hip. Inhale, reach it right back out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Good. Good. This is one that I did. Ooh, this is a move that you guys haven't seen yet on in our Monday workouts. This one will be coming in a video that I have going up in March with the small ball, so we get a little bit of extra support the next time we do this. Good. As we pull in, we're thinking about pulling the hip and the rib cage a little bit closer together, engaging into the obliques. Your weight is totally optional. You can always ditch it. Keep breathing. You got it. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Take everything in. Okay, we're gonna press ourselves up, come up into a high kneeling position, both knees down. We'll grab onto both of our weights, and we're just gonna take the hands behind the head, elbows out wide. We do an oblique crunch in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows out wide, tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, dip over towards the left. Exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, dip over towards the right. Exhale, squeeze it up. My weights are a little bit too heavy. I'm gonna grab my ball of angles. Like I said, I have a tough time with overhead movement, but if you're fine here, keep it here. Okay, open up the chest, elbows nice and wide, tilt over, exhale, squeeze through that opposite side, pull it right back up. Reach. Good. Remember that Pilates breath as you pull up, think about squeezing hip to rib cage. Good. We're gonna make it, and we're gonna make it together, right? Ditch the weights if you need to, that's all right. Is it funny that I'm like wearing all pink today? Pink weights, pink shirt. I think it's funny. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take everything down. You can toss those weights. Whew. Grab onto one of your lighter hand weights. Again, mine's 3 pounds. We come down onto our left hip, left forearm. The weight comes into your right hand. We're gonna kick that right leg out nice and long. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick that right leg out. Reach the right arm up. Press up and away from your mat. Big exhale. Bend the knee in as you pull the elbow down towards your hip. Inhale, reach it right back out. Big exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it right back out. This is also an exercise that I did last week. I went to one of my friends' virtual Pilates classes, Silhouette by Alexis, if you've heard of her. She's amazing. But this is a move that we did in her class. I really liked it. The fun part about Pilates is like taking other people's classes and getting inspired, right? And being like, oh, I love that move. And it's never like, you know, I am obviously going to give her credit for this move. I'm trying not to steal it, but it's a really good move. And I've done it before, but just not in a long time. It's always important to take other people's classes. Ooh, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything down. Toss that weight off to the side. From right here, we're going to roll ourselves over so that we come belly down onto our mat. Hands will come underneath the shoulders, forearms down, legs go out nice and wide. Good news is right here, we made it all the way to the end. We're just going to take a couple of stretches. When you're ready, inhaling to press down into the forearms, lifting up through the chest, and then exhaling to lower all the way back down. We'll go 3 more times like that. Press down into the forearms, lift the chest, lower it right back down. Good, we'll go for 2. And then last one, lift up. Good, take it right back down. Once you get down to that mat, we press into the hands. You'll press yourself all the way up and back into a child's pose, reaching the hips to the heels, fingertips long in front of you. Take a big inhale, fill up with air. Think about that air traveling from side to side of your body, from like one edge of the shoulder blade to the other. And then exhale out, let it all go. Let's do one more deep breath like that. Big inhale. Good, and then exhale, let it all go. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's pull up into a tabletop position, hands down, knees back. We'll take an inhale to arch the back, dip the belly down, open up the chest. Exhale, press down into the heels of the hands, curve the spine up. Let's do one more. Inhale, dip it down. Exhale, press away. Good. From there, let's tuck the toes under, press the hips back, find a down dog stretch. Take a moment, pedal out through the knees, bending one knee, pushing down into the opposite heel. We'll take a couple moments right here. Good. Just for 3, 2, and 1. We can shift it forward, drop the knees down, untuck the toes, press yourself back. You guys made it all the way to the end. Good work today, as always. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video.
I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't